Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Addicted to the Truth Tarot, and my name is KD, and I hope that you're doing well. This is an energy read when it comes to relationships. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a situationship. This might even be a situation with family and friends. But we're going to see what comes out in the spread. I ask that you keep in mind, though, that this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. So when it comes to a relationship, there's some sort of blockage here. In this situation with this relationship, there's stagnation and there's a form of obstruction that's in the energy when it comes to this relationship. Now, this stagnation and obstruction may be here in order to protect you, in order to overcome fears. This is a safeguard for you in this situation. They say that rejection is protection. In this energy as well, when it comes to this relationship, there is doubt here. Someone has low self-confidence. Someone is unable to submit to this relationship status. Now, this could be your energy, or this could be someone else's in the energy, your partner. The energies may flip, so, flip and switch it as you feel, however it resonates. So it seems like there's some form of interference in this energy. There's someone trying to take authority possibly over a situation. There's the energy of manipulation here, as well as some form of dominance. It also makes me think that there is an energy of projection in this energy, where someone may not feel like they're deserving in this relationship, and or may not feel like they're worthy in this relationship. Or this could be the energy that is being projected in this energy. So again, there's some form of blockage here when it comes to this situation, stagnation and obstruction. And the challenge when it comes to this energy is overcoming your fears and protecting yourself. The advice and what you should be focused on is your doubt, low confidence in this energy. There's a need to be cautious right now, though, with this energy, and be more reserved right now. This could be a waiting period where you need to have courage, you need to have strength, as well as determination. This blockage may be trying to cause you, again, to be stagnant. This blockage is trying to cause some type of stagnation in this relationship, where you and your partner or whoever is in this situation feels that they need to guard themselves, because there's some type of transition that is taking place in this energy. So right now someone is guarded. They could be guarding their heart right now, which is, understandable. It seems that there's some hurt here. We've all been hurt. So again, it's time to be considerate, take some things under consideration when it comes to this situation. It's time to reflect and reevaluate and take responsibilities for your part in this situation. Right now, there's the energy of being stuck here, a loss of direction. And it's so important to choose the right path. With this blockage, patience is important because right now you may be recognizing some slow progress. So you have to maintain your composure with this energy. The challenge is protecting yourself and overcoming fears in this energy, not feeling defeated when it comes to this relationship, not feeling self-pity, because that energy can be here as well. Focus on strengthening your confidence. Focus on connecting to your higher self at this time. Focus on doubt and fear and worry. Why are you in doubt of this situation? Why are you in fear with this situation, and why are you worried? Focus on letting go of the past hurt and the past pain. The situations that you've been through in the past was not placed here to kill you because you're still here, but it was placed here to make you stronger in these situations and learn how to set boundaries and let go of what does not serve you. So right now, when it comes to this situation, it's important that you be patient with this situation, be patient with yourself and this energy, because there is some form of obstruction, there is some stagnation here, there is some form of blockage. But at the same time, in this energy, this is an energy. In this energy, there is still a possibility of falling in love in this situation. So this is more towards your relationships. It looks like a love relationship that you may be questioning at this time. Your energy in love, and you might feel blocked when it comes to love. You might feel blocked when it comes to a connection. So it feels like in this energy, and in this situation, it's important for you to be lighthearted. It's important for you to not take everything so serious. It's time to, this energy feels heavy. So it's important to just try to flow lightly in this energy. Try not to take things too serious when it comes to this. The message on this card says, if love be rough with you, it says be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. So it talks about, just being humorous, loyal, devoted. And I think for the majority, it's about you being loyal, being devoted to yourself during this time, and in the situation. This isn't a no contact situation. Just try to focus on yourself at this time. There may be some contact in this situation. And again, it's important just not to not to be so heavy in this situation, because someone's been hurt in this situation. If not both parties, again, someone in this energy. And it could be because someone is a leader, someone is a father figure, they take their position strongly. This person could be controlling and dogmatic. In this situation, you may want to take immediate action. But you're being asked not to. I also feel like there's a third party energy here as well. I feel like sometimes it just could be because of some of the cards we're using. I don't know, but there's someone in the background trying to force a situation. They can be like maybe using types of herbs and some type of possible dark kitchen witch or something that's trying to infiltrate on your situation. That may not be for everybody, but it may be for some of you or for some of us in this energy. Solitude is being recognized right now. And solitude is here because it's time to slow down and calm down this situation so you both can look at this situation from a different point of view. It's important to reduce your anxiety at this time, listen to your inner voice, and take time to heal yourself and understand, again, the part that you played in this situation, and understand and look at this situation from a different point of view. For some of you in this situation or this relationship may have started fast. This relationship could have started first based on lust. This could have, it could have been first based on sex. And when it comes to relationships, when it comes to something long-standing, sex should not be the main foundation. So a lesson here in this situation, if you want something to build, if you want something to grow, it's like you have to get to know a person. You know what I'm saying? Before you put sex into the equation. So it seems like in this energy, it's about more learning about yourself, learning how to conserve your energy, knowing not to quickly share yourself with someone, especially if you know that you want more when it comes to love, especially when you know you want more when it comes to relationships. I hear, I hate to say it like this, but I hear pussy comes a dime a dozen these days, as well as penis, and we're not valuing ourselves anymore. And also, it seems like in this situation and this relationship, sex cannot keep this situation. There's some type of rejection here, possibly a firm rejection here, where someone is not proud of and or not thankful for you in this situation. And it's possibility because you led this situation with intimacy. You led this situation with sex. So right now, it's about focusing on your inner strength and focusing on your own independence. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. So, respecting yourself more at this time, tapping into your own inner strength at this time, and your independence is important. So there's some resistance in this situation because someone, or if both of you, may not be facing your heart, and someone in this situation does not want to follow into the situation blindly, so they're resisting the situation. Right now in this situation, believe it or not, someone could be making like a noble sacrifice in order to block this situation, in order to protect themselves. And you just have to be patient with someone. And again, you have to focus more on yourself when it comes to this situation. Right now, it's important for someone to step forward and take accountability for their own actions. Right now, it's time for you to step forward and take responsibility of your own life and love yourself and make progress in your own life right now. So again, it's about your independence. It's about loving yourself right now, because someone could be using or resorting to alcohol, possibly different drugs, harming themselves. Someone in this energy, possibly the way that they deal with situations can be toxic and poisonous, because someone doesn't want to take accountability, because someone doesn't protect themselves. Someone needs to overcome their own fears. Someone in this energy always is in some type of victim mentality, where they don't step forward, they don't take accountability, and they don't feel like they've done anything wrong. Because someone in this energy also may be some type of a know-it-all. Someone is controlling, someone is dogmatic, someone is trying to force a situation. Boundaries have to be set forth. So it's like in this energy, you have to really know what you want before going in a situation. Underlying here is so much about you reflecting on yourself. Underlying here is about you looking at your own actions. You possibly, somebody in this energy being clingy, someone feeling like they need someone beside them in order to know themselves, someone not stepping forward in their own life and tapping into their own inner strength. Someone, again, in this relationship or this situation, has stepped in this situation possibly using sex first, not getting to know someone, using sex first, not knowing what someone else wants in the equation. Again, using sex first to control a situation, thinking that sex is going to lead this situation into marriage, into some type of engagement. Like, you might got the good goods, you know what I'm saying? But in this situation, it's more than a sexual situation. And I don't think it's just in this situation. If you know that you want marriage, you want to be engaged, if you know that you want to be a wife, you have to move in that energy. You have to set your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just go into situations. You cannot just go into situations going with the flow. thinking, oh, if they get this good or what have you, that this is going to be, it's going to lead up to um, love and romance or this engagement, or will eventually, what I'm saying, that he eventually had changed his mind, or she eventually had changed her mind once she get this D, or once he gets, the vagina. And in every case, every situation, yeah, that's not the case here. So someone in this energy, I feel like it might be the male energy here, um, or I mean, it could be the female that feels like she needs to protect herself, or I think it could be both of you that may need to overcome fears, focus on accelerating, focus on bettering yourself, focus on your harmful, destructive habits, focus on being in a victim and self-pity mode. This is what you need to, focus on, because this has been a challenge in this relationship, and this has been a challenge basically in this situation. So it seems like in this energy, when it comes to this relationship, someone wants to call, someone wants to text, someone wants to keep the same energy going. Someone might not be getting the picture of, what's really going on in this situation. Someone wants what they want. Someone possibly still wants to control the situation, while there's someone else here that is in no contact. You're blocked. They're giving you the silent treatment. You feeling cut off, or they did cut off all communication in this situation. And all you may want to do is communicate, have a conversation, and express your feelings. But there's someone in this energy that has hit rock bottom. There's someone in this energy that's facing karma. Someone might be in jail. Someone is facing some type of legal issues. And someone in this energy, life is falling apart. There's a stalker as well in this energy, calling from unknown numbers. There may be unknown, like, different fake accounts that's trying to hit you up as well. People could be calling you, or someone is calling you, hanging up. Someone in this energy, secrets have been exposed. They've been caught. And this is someone that you had a soul contract with. This was somebody in soulmate energy. This is somebody from the past that's thinking about you, missing you, having some type of nostalgia, thinking there's some unfinished business in this energy. And all they want to do is hang out with you. All they want to do is chill with you. So this makes me feel like there's there's some type of third party energy here. We're still in the energy of Mercury retrograde. So situations from the past does pop up at this time, in order to see if you've learned lessons, in order to see if you're going to repeat the same mistakes. So what I feel like in this energy, the past is still in the energy. A past relationship, a past situationship, someone, that you knew from the past, someone that you were close with in the past, and they're still in your energy. There's some energy from the past that's unresolved. And I feel like this energy from the past, it could be one-sided. Someone from the past feels some type of guilt. They feel remorseful. They feel ashamed. They want to apologize to you. But I feel like they only want to apologize to you because they feel they've been caught. They only want to apologize to you because they're facing some type of legal issues. Uh, they only want to apologize because they're caught up, in their own situation. They only want to apologize to you because the tables have turned in this situation. Right now, you're focused on manifested. You're focused on abundance. Legal matters are going in your favor. Unexpected money is on its way to you. Some type of promotion. You're an entrepreneur. You could be focused on someone brand new. You could be focused on someone that you have connected with and been intimate with. Someone that you have passion for. Someone that you do want to come into union with because you have chemistry. You miss someone else. This someone else is not your usual type. This someone else may have different spiritual beliefs than you. But the past is still in your energy. Someone from the past is still in your energy. A lot lately I've been hearing about soul ties. A lot. I just heard how you can have a soul tie with someone even though y'all weren't intimate without protection. You use protection. I've learned that you can still get a soul tie connection with someone even with protection. So there is the energy of some type of infiltration that's in this energy currently. Someone from your past that made a choice that went against your relationship is facing some type of karma. Someone from your past may be sending you some type of spiritual attacks because they're stuck, because they're blocked, because they're stagnated, because they feel defeat because of their own doubt, their own worry, their own low self-esteem, their own victim mindset, and things like that. The problem here is you do got that good. You know what I'm saying? So someone is infatuated with you. They're in denial with this situation. They're obsessed with you in this situation. And I believe that they're only in this energy because they couldn't control you in a situation. Someone has been a liar. Someone has been deceptive in this energy. Someone had their own whole nother relationship on you. So right now, although a connection may be on your mind, the energy right now is bringing us to learn self-love, loving you, taking back control, and finally making yourself happy. When we love ourselves in situations, we don't let someone try to control us. When we love ourselves and we come into a connection, it's about compromising. It's about looking for positive outcomes. It's about making amends in situations. New love is here. New love is available to you. But your ex is still in your energy, crying, feeling depressed, pain, and sorrow. This ex was unfaithful. This ex had you in some type of love triangle. This ex is now questioning this love affair that they had. They're questioning this third party. This ex could also be dealing with some type of sexual transmitted disease. They were self-absorbed. They wanted the limelight. They wanted an audience. They were dramatic. And now the truth is coming out about them trying to be bossy over you, them being selfish and being unflexible, playing mind games. Some of you don't want this ex back. Some of you are ready to move forward and go into a new connection. Some of you want to reconcile with this ex possibly as well. Have some type of harmony in the relationship. Some of you may want to resolve these issues in this relationship, and some of you may want to get back together with your ex in this situation. And that's totally on you. But remember self-love. Remember what you've been through. Many of you do not want this ex back. Many of you are sick and tired of repeating cycles. Many of you are over this situation, and many of you have made up your mind. You do not want contact. You want this energy or this past energy to stay blocked. You have cut off communication. You don't want to express your feelings. You're avoiding this situation at all costs. This situation hurt you. This ex hurt you. This love affair hurt you. This ex tried to one up on you in this situation. So now what they're doing, because they're facing karma, because what goes around comes around, they're attacking your current love life. Because divine intervention is taking place and they're being forced to face their demons. While you must protect yourself in this energy, focus on moving forward, focus on any of your addictions, focus on your health, your wealth, focus on your abundance, focus on your prosperity, focus on your inner strength and your independence. Loving yourself, taking back control, and finally being happy and moving forward. Somebody from the past got egg on their face. They don't have any money. They live beyond their means in this situation. Whatever that shit that they put out, right now they got egg on their face. They're ashamed. They got caught. This situation has backfired on them. And now it's like they're projecting this energy onto you. Because they were deceptive, because they lived a double life. Now they're concerned about this breakup. Now they're concerned about the separation. When they weren't concerned about this separation, they weren't concerned about the breakup when it all was going down. So now someone is facing the consequences of their action in this situation. So I feel like in this situation, this could be your situation. This could be someone that you're interested in this situation. But at the same time, I feel like in this situation, it's a possibility that a cycle is repeating. Maybe in your past relationship with your ex, maybe you also started it based on intimacy. Maybe you led with sex in a relationship. And maybe that relationship did last. Maybe you did fall in love and you did put the energy into trying to build. You know, and now it's like you might think that this situation, you know, that you might think this is just how it go in relationships. And it's like you're being stopped right now in order for you not to repeat the same mistake over again in this situation or in your next situation. You are attracted to someone. You do have passion for someone in this situation. Or you are attractive. You are passionate. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be cautious. You have to be more reserved in these situations. Don't want to continue to build soul ties with people and it's not fruitful. You don't want to keep repeating cycles. So now divine intervention is taking place and someone has or is facing their karma when it comes to the situation. I feel like I want to end it on that note with this reading right now when it comes to your relationship or when it comes to this situation. I'm going to do another read. I'm going to tap into the energies on this relationship, see if we can find out more of what the deal is with this situation. But this right here, I'm asking that you take it as some food for thought. There are still some type of unhealed wounds. Someone from your past has these unhealed wounds. Or this could be you being that someone from the past, wanting to heal a situation. You could have got caught. You might be sending these spiritual attacks and because you're facing your karma in this situation because you were sexually based. You cheated on someone that you claim to love. You tried to control the situation. Addictions, drugs, alcohol, you know, all of that played a part in the situation. Now, the table has turned. Now, someone is facing their karma. The tables have turned in this situation. Someone has learned, or someone is learning to love themselves at this time. Someone is focused on healing themselves. Someone is focused on bettering themselves. Someone has learned from this experience and do not want to repeat the same mistakes. And if anything, I think that no matter where you fall in this equation, you need to focus on you, healing yourself at this time. I don't know who you are, but there is some infiltration. There is some projection in this energy. There is someone sending spiritual attacks in this energy because they have to face their demons. While you are being challenged, you still must protect yourself knowing that there's this infiltration in the energy. Knowing that, yeah, is somebody from your past affecting your present moment with a new connection. And in this present moment with this new connection, you're being asked to I hear fall back for a minute. Focus on your inner strength. Focus on your independence. Take all of this into consideration. Again, if this is not your ex, it's their ex that This is something that they have to deal with. This is someone that they have to heal from. Also, you have to let people make their choices. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has free will. You only have control over yourself in this situation. You only have control over protecting yourself in this situation. You have to raise your vibration in this situation. So, right now, it's not about love. I mean, it's going to be always about love. First and foremost, you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. When you love yourself, you're more discerning. When you love yourself, you respect yourself more. When you love yourself, you make better decisions for yourself. You know? When you love yourself, you don't lead with sex. You want to get to know who you choose to share yourself with. So the focus right now should be on self-love, self-improvement, inner strength, independence, everybody around the board. So I hope that this message helps someone. Again, my name is KD, and this is Addicted to the Truth Tarot. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined, and I do hope to see you next time. Peace.